Shopping says so much about human psychology that it's even studied by behavioural scientists. Brian Wansink is a professor of consumer economics. He studies the way people shop by carrying out experiments in stores. His subjects are often unaware that he's observing them. For most of us, shopping is an everyday experience, but there's more going on in here than meets the eye. Brian spends a lot of time looking and listening to how we behave in a store. The supermarket is one of the most familiar shopping environments. We spend 36 hours a year in the supermarket, so we think we're in charge. But as Brian Wansink's experiment will prove, we're not as in control as we think we are.
What we're doing today in the store is we've set up some signs to recreate this experiment. What we've done is we've taken an end cap of soup. We have a sign that says, soup, 79 cents. What we'll be doing is we'll be watching how many cans of soup people buy from that end cap. And then what we'll do at intermediate times is we'll switch that with a sign that instead says, soup, 79 cents, limit 12 per person. And we'll see if we find people buying a lot more from the limit 12 sign than from the no limit sign. Based on all the stuff we've done in the past, we're going to see a big difference.
First, Brian set up the no limit sales sign, and no one paid much attention. But when Brian put up a sign saying limit 12 cans, it was a different story. How did the shoppers account for their sudden enthusiasm for Campbell's soup?
So why did you buy more today? What's going on?
Well, there's the sale, and I thought might as well just stock up. They're not going to go bad, and it's good.
That's, how many cans of soup do you typically buy when you come shopping and you see a sign that says 79 cents?
Oh, I don't usually buy this many, but it's on sale now, so I would buy the limit here.
Okay.
So I'd probably buy about 4 normally.
Well, I bought 8 instead of 4 or 5, so I don't know.
Yes, it worked.
It worked to a degree.
Grabbing a cart to do the weekly shopping may seem simple enough. And you may think that when we navigate our way around the supermarket, we're taking it all in. But we're not. Because the supermarket is one of the most visually complex environments we encounter in our daily life. Our brains cope with it by moving into a different state of consciousness, without us even being aware of it. To see how this works, a camera developed by NASA to help their rocket pilots assimilate information inside the cockpit is employed to record how our eyes scan the supermarket environment. The iMark camera records the involuntary movements our eyes make. And when we identify an object, our eyes are instantly doing 3 things in the following order. Looking for a shape we recognize, then assessing the color, and finally scanning the area around the object. This goes back to our very earliest behavior as humans. We look for shape, we look for color, then we look for danger. There are around 20,000 products on every supermarket aisle, but our brains can only process around 7 pieces of visual information at any one time. We can't take it all in, so we don't. When we shop, we're in what's called beta mode. This is a scientific term meaning we've switched off, gone into subconscious behavior. Have you ever noticed that you don't bump into other people in the supermarket? You're navigating without even thinking. It's like driving a car. If you know the route you're traveling, you don't have to think about it until you encounter something important like traffic lights. Then your brain snaps out of beta mode into what's called alpha mode, when you become fully alert. Relate this behavior to the supermarket, and we can see exactly what happens. When we find the item we're interested in, the pupils in the eye dilate, and the blink rate of the eye increases. The blink rate proves that the conscious mind has been engaged, and we've come out of beta mode into alpha mode. At this point, we go for the product that attracted us.